Howdy, my name is David Fry. I'm making my first YouTube video, and I hope it's going to be kind of funny, if not hilarious. Should start off by saying a little bit about myself. If you were to look up my credentials on LinkedIn, you would find at least 3 different qualifications that I have. One being that I'm a biotech engineer. 2, that I used to be a naval nuclear reactor operator, working on reactor safety equipment for the Navy. And 3, that I'm an alleged pedophile. 2 of those 3 are correct. I'll let you figure out which 2. Yeah. So anyways, I wanted to tell a couple stories that I have lived and have thought to be kind of funny. I'll let you all be the judge of that. So first off, I hate to read while I do this, but I just wrote this, so it's a little fresh. Anyways, I was listening to Mark Norman and Simmons have a conversation on YouTube, which was pretty good. I posted a day ago. And they mentioned something about airport material, which they said is, sometimes a big turn off to people, because nobody wants to check out the second they hear airport. But since I was just flying not too long ago, about a month ago, went to Charleston, South Carolina, visit some friends. I figured I'd tell an airplane story, because even if it's unpopular, fuck it. Anyway, so the last time I flew, I think flew is the right word. I was in Charleston, South Carolina, flying back home to San Francisco with a layover in DC. DC is my old stomping grounds. Shout out to the Redskin mashed potatoes. Anyways, I got there early for the flight, probably too early. Smoked a cigarette, because I'm concerned with the coronavirus and everything. First, I asked the police officer, standing outside the airport, knowing that there's a smoking section. Where's the nearest smoking section, sir? And he points 5 feet in front of him. A big sign says smoking section, a little booth, right there in front of my face. Didn't even need to ask him. But, my response was, after I felt pretty dumb, I was like, yeah, well, they could have made the sign bigger. And so anyways, I walked over, I smoked a cig, went to the airport, took a piss, placed my hydroflask above the urinal so that I could have my piss splash all over my hydroflask. Who doesn't like a piss-soaked hydroflask? Washed my hands and face, because, coronavirus. Grabbed my carry-on and went through security. Started walking to gate B3. Checked my ticket. Boarding group 3. Seat 7F. Not sure if y'all believe in numerology. Me neither. But instantly came to the logical conclusion that I should not take this flight home. I also realized right then that I had left my piss-soaked hydroflask above the urinal outside of security. Immediately went back outside of security, grabbed the stinky, sticky, piss-soaked hydroflask from the bathroom, ecstatic that there wasn't a bomb squad there, surveilling the abandoned package. Immediately took a gulp from this green, sticky, stinky, short, circumcised, piss-soaked hydroflask to prove to any observer that I was not harboring explosive material in the hydroflask. Well, at least not highly explosive. It was filled with grain alcohol for my pre-flight nightcap, of course. Anyways, on my way back to security, I reevaluated my ticket, and I saw the number 3 times this time. Can't remember the third, but in the 7. And being the non-believer of numerology that I am, I immediately went back outside of the airport. to again locate that smoking section booth with a small illegible sign. Smoked another cig, called my meemaw, my grandmother, telling her I'm probably crazy, but I don't think I should take this flight. Mumbled something about numbers on my ticket. My meemaw said, "You're an idiot. You have to work tomorrow, and they're already upset with you. You know, you have to take this flight." So I retorted back, "Hey, but meanwhile, I also left my hydroflask on the outside of security, went through security, forgot it. Like, that's gotta be a sign that I shouldn't take this flight." She said, "It's a sign that you're an idiot." I considered this conclusion briefly, but then attempted to hit her with my third excuse that I shouldn't fly on this flight home for work tomorrow because my bioengineering work order for the morning was at a location called Blood Source. Aha! Gotcha. See, I definitely should stay and party with my friends in Charleston one more day, eh? She comes back with, "No, you idiot. Stop piecing together bullshit that's not there." So I took the flight begrudgingly and got my hydro flask, took it onto the plane, and, you wouldn't believe it, but we hit 30,000 feet, and the hydro flask exploded. And everyone on board perished, all 100 souls. I'm not happy that I'm now a ghost, and none of you can actually hear me, but I'm ecstatic that I was right. And my stupid alive grandma was wrong. Alive, but dead wrong.